It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show.
The academy pulling strategy, still in my steed. Ain't no flattery, fuck your salary, bitch, I'm a king. They can't rattle me, sit to shatter me, killing my dreams. Them bitches couldn't even straddle me, I'm the supreme god, like living alright. You niggas alright, diamond in the rough compared to moisturize. I do this for them Garvey eyes, Swiss Army knife, I do it all, boy. Know some people watching me only want me to fall, boy. But I'm a Booker T, Nolan, the southern beast, flow as deep as a submarine. Haters clocking and count streams. I used to work inside a kitchen, dog, you think I'm tripping? Imagine using your opinions just to make a living. Mix it with my educated expertise, yes indeed. Niggas that wouldn't say I'm next trying to get next to me. My homies used to rock a vest inside them SUVs. From sous chef to sharing recipes. My nigga plotting on the mill, I give them something to feel, yeah. My foundation is strong enough I could build her. Groundbreaking the promise to keep it trill, nigga. Everything that I want I'm bound to fulfill. Ayy, plotting on the mill, I give them something to feel, yeah. My foundation is strong enough I could build her. Groundbreaking the promise to keep it trill, nigga. Everything that I want I'm bound to fulfill, ayy.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there. In this video, whoa, motherfucker tried to get another one. That shit was perfectly ended and then wanted to come back in. In this video, we're going to be picking up on the DJ that don't spin. And it's for a couple different reasons, okay? So one video that's circulating with this guy is that he is basically shitting on Spotify about their new leaders of hip hop. I guess they took a poll and people had to vote. I don't think a lot of people knew that they had to vote or could vote or how to vote on the new leaders of hip hop thing that they were doing last week. I didn't really care for the list myself, I'm gonna be honest. But him in particular, he's coming out taking shots at Baby Keem and Doechii. Now, of course, we know that's targeted hate. It's not a coincidence that Baby Keem and Doechii, their proximity to Kendrick Lamar, TDE, PG Lang, that whole side of the fence. It's no surprise that he's gonna try to downplay them because the poll ended up crowning Doechii, Baby Keem, and Lil Tecca as, I guess, the three leaders of the new school moving forward in hip hop. Now, I'm not super familiar with Lil Tecca. I know he's been around for a long time. I think he's been around for damn near a decade, you know? So I wouldn't necessarily put him in that category, but he does have a fan base. He has people that love him. I just don't ever see anybody talking about him ever. You know what I'm saying? Baby Keem, I saw the anticipation of this new album. I saw the energy. I felt the energy. I saw how people reacted to the documentary episodes that were coming out leading up to the album, the Boo Man episodes. Like, that was real energy. That was real hype. That was real people. I saw the energy that was in the room when he did that live stream show, playing portions of the album, performing portions of the album, etc. on release night. Like, you can't fake that. When his tickets went on sale for the motherfucking tour, the way that they sold out so quickly, you can't fake that. That nigga put up a goddamn, oh, I'm gonna be in New York tomorrow, and niggas started beating down the door like, nigga, where the tickets at? You can't fake influence, right? As it pertains to Doechii, we see what she's done as well. We see the impact that she's had on the game, the hate train, the hate campaign that's going up against Doechii, the disrespect that's constantly thrown around her name. That's not a coincidence. Like, let's be clear. If Doechii wasn't a threat, if Doechii wasn't talented, if Doechii wasn't actually somebody to look out for, people wouldn't get hits for shitting on her. right? Just like homeboy, what was that boy's name that I was talking about? Sneeko. He tried to jump on that Aiden Ross shit and like, oh, let me hate on Doechii too, since everybody's on that. It didn't work out the same way for him because we had already spent weeks at length talking about the Doechii issue, going over why it was a problem and why motherfuckers needed to be held accountable for their bullshit, including the DJ that don't spin as it pertains to her name and, you know, his place in so-called media. Right? So that's one side of the fence. Like him trying to act like Doechii and Baby Keem have no influence, are not primed to be leaders in hip-hop moving forward. That's a fucking lie. Because who are the new artists that are doing what they're doing, that are having the impact, that have commercial success, the music, and the reach that they have? I would love to know. You know what I'm saying? Whose debut albums are within the last 4 or 5 years, or in Doechii's case, TBD. Right? She's done all of this stuff without a debut album. Come on, man. Then there's another video of homeboy trying to shit on Ebro, right? I don't know if y'all saw the video of Ebro talking about who is he talking about? Fuck. Lil Uzi. Shit slipped my mind. He was talking about Lil Uzi and he says, you know, if y'all are sitting around here waiting on Lil Uzi to like be a true hip hop artist and like really give us hip hop in the format that we've understood and loved it to be, then you're gonna be waiting forever, just like Low Key's gonna always be waiting on a classic from Drake. Right? That's the talk around Drake's name, is that he doesn't have a classic. Kendrick mentioned it. And people debate about, does he have a classic album? Does he not? People always try to throw Take Care into the conversation. Me personally, even at the height of that album, I wasn't a big fan of it. I was a fan of Nothing Was the Same album. I feel like that was the closest that he ever got to producing a classic album. I think If You're Reading This Is Too Late, even with the ghost written songs, that's even a stronger overall project than Take Care. But, you know, I can't tell people how they feel about music. I can only talk about how I feel about it. But as that video was circulating, the DJ That Don't Spin came out and shitted on Ebro and basically was saying, see, you got to talk about Drake just to get clicks and views. I think that's especially crazy because, nigga, when everything is happening in hip hop, when we're having the Baby Keem conversations, when we're having the conversations about the clips, or we're having the conversations about these different artists that are doing things in hip hop, when we're talking about the On the Radar freestyle with Ray Vaughn and all those guys on there, actual hip hop moments, you're on your stream strictly talking about Drake hanging off the fucking pre-cum of that nigga's nuts. So how could you ever criticize somebody for talking about homeboy when that's all you fucking do? That's all you have an interest of doing. When other things are happening in hip hop, if it's not something that caters to your bubble, you just go back to Drake. Oh, let me leak a Drake song that nobody fucking likes. But to keep the conversation around him, so that's crazy. And the final piece is Ari Fletcher, who is now threatening the DJ That Don't Spin with the defamation lawsuit. She says she's tired of him bringing her name up. There's a clip circulating of him claiming that she's smashed everybody in the music industry and everybody's had a turn with her. And I'm guessing that was the straw that broke the camel's back. She said, I hope you've been saving up your fucking money because I'm coming for it. Now, whether or not she actually files the paperwork and follows through with it, that's yet to be seen. But give her some time. Alas, let's move forward. So here's the clip of him speaking on Keem and Doechii.
My nigga, if y'all gonna really have a real search for like the new leaders, bro, are you fucking kidding me? Lil Tecca, Doechii, and Baby Keem.
Who the fuck is Doechii? I feel like he's being like low key like racist or something every time he mispronounces her name. Because what show have you ever seen anybody call her Doechii? Ever?
Hey, nigga, like, so nobody was gonna say. You know what it is? They picked the safe woke options that they know y'all pussy ass media niggas won't say nothing about. Oh, okay.
Safe woke options. What is this woke shit, bro? Like, I know what it is. That's that fucking right-wing Republican slang, you know what I'm saying? Because woke never was a slur until y'all motherfuckers turned it. And the fact that he's sitting here talking about hip-hop and rap music and our culture using woke as a negative term is crazy.
Hey, those seem safe enough. Let's keep moving on. Nigga, none of them niggas is getting talked about like in a substantial way in main conversations. Do they have fan bases? Yes. Apparently, Doechii has a bunch of bitches that don't shower that watch her show. Wow. That go to her shows. Fine. Baby Keem have the leftover, K-bot slot.
This is the same shit he was saying about Kendrick about all these niggas that don't bathe, that ain't got no money. Remember last year he was saying that niggas didn't have no money to go to Kendrick's tour, and it's just a bunch of niggas screaming not like us that ain't bathed in days at Kendrick's tour. But then he made sure to put money down to take his stupid stinking ass up there and got his ass chastised in the flesh. But now it's a bunch of women that don't bathe at the Doechii concerts. Are you fucking kidding me, bruh? Now you saying leftover K-bots supporting Baby Keem, when you was just out here saying that his 71,000 first week sales was actually good. Now you shit on him just a couple days later. This nigga's crazy, man.
Boppers that tune into him whenever he drops, because he's also like out the scene too. How are you a new artist coming up? Yo, you know what usually happens? This is how artists move. Yo, I want to get in the game. Hey, notice me. I'm trying to show y'all that I'm a good artist. Then after they kind of get on, they're like, hey, to maintain this, I got to give less of my life because I'm being overexposed. That's why you see artists become reclusive. Look, Rihanna used to do every fucking interview. Now you can't see Rihanna doing nothing, right? Beyonce used to be seen all the time, every award show, TRL, wherever. Obviously, she's older, but she don't want to be seen. Cardi would have did a fucking interview at South by Southwest back in the day. Cool ass nigga. Still a cool ass nigga. But you know what? Once you get so big, you fall back. Baby Keem, I know nothing about the nigga. Oh, you're Kendrick's cousin. He told 2 cool stories on the album. What the fuck? Like, and he's already like.
And this is exactly what I was just talking about, nigga. You completely skipped out on the storytelling and going into the album. Nigga got fucking documentary series on YouTube where you can get into that nigga's life. Oh, I know nothing about him. Well, shit, you never cared to learn, bitch. It's like if I had like a whole book, autobiography available on my website right now, and a motherfucker said, man, I don't know a goddamn thing about J Nolan. And I got a whole ass book just sitting there. And they're like, well, did you read his book? No, I ain't know he had a book. You gonna read it? Probably not. Well, shit, bitch, you don't want to know nothing then. How you gonna say I know nothing about this guy and he gave you every opportunity to learn about him? That's the whole point of the fucking album and the whole movement around the album. It's ignorant people that are willfully ignorant and happily, blissfully ignorant at the expense of everyone else. And because they're happily and willfully, blissfully ignorant, when you offer them information, they're not even receptive to it because it's like, well, if I don't already know it, then it's not pertinent for me to know. And it's this flippant arrogance that they walk around with when they the stupidest motherfuckers in the room acting like, well, if I don't know something, then clearly it's not relevant for me to need to know. Otherwise, it would have gotten to me. I can't stand this shit, man.
I'm out of sight, guys. I can't be seen. Like, what are you talking about? Can't even see the nigga no more. Where is he at? Where's Baby Keem at? So Baby Keem, like, he was absent his whole life for 2 years. We don't know what's going on with him. Like, how are these people the fucking leaders? The fucking leaders, if you're going to be rap caviar saying the leaders, it got to be the people that's going for the gold, the gusto, going for the entire culture, not niche following. Because if you're going to do that, just give it to Cardi and Youngboy. They got bigger audiences, rabid audiences, but a lot of what they do isn't really meant for super mainstream shit. I don't know, man.
So those are your suggestions. Playboy Cardi and NBA Youngboy. Now, if you would have said back in 2022, 23, NBA Youngboy would have been a new leader of hip hop, as reluctant as I would have been to agree with you, because I'm just not a fan of him personally, I would agree with you, right? But I think he's past his time to be a new leader in hip hop. Don't that boy got like 10 albums or some shit? How you gonna be a new leader with 10 albums on labels? Like, we're not just talking about, like, you could have 10 albums independently and then finally get your shine. That's different. But if you got 10 albums on a label, you've been signed for damn near 12 years or some crazy shit, 10 years coming up on a decade. That's not how this shit finna go. Same thing with Playboy Cardi. Playboy Cardi would have been a leader of the new school back, or a new leader of hip hop by the time Red came out. That was like the culmination of his moment. Right now, he's at a top level in terms of having a large fan base, but it doesn't really seem like he's like leading anything. Like, yeah, there's people that are, jocking his style, pulling from his formula and things like that. But you don't really feel Playboy Cardi's energy outside, man. Not like that. Not in real life. He's a vampire. You know what I'm saying? He vamping. You know what I mean? Like, he pop up, he do what he do, and then he goes back into fucking a coffin. You know what I mean? So, nah. And again, I'm not caping for Spotify because it's fuck them niggas. But I'm trying to understand what the vendetta is with Baby Keem and Doechii when this is more so their era. You know what I mean? Baby Keem just dropped his second studio album. That's new energy. Doechii just popped off in the middle of the pandemic and has been showing us improving and growing since then, to the point to where now she's talked about like she is an established artist. Her world building, her everything, her presentation, it's something to follow. It's something to look into. It's something to break down. It's something to fucking talk about at work. Like, yo, you seen Doechii do this, this, and this? Oh, damn. She talented as fuck. She next up. Ain't nobody saying NBA Youngboy is next up for nothing, because he's already been doing everything that he could possibly do. He's maxed out his reps. You know what I'm saying? Last thing that he did that really broke barriers for him was that tour last year, which, congratulations to him. That was amazing for him. But there's so many other artists out here touring and doing other shit. Like, but his legal issues, he probably could have been did that if he wasn't a fucking miscreant. Anyway, let's move on. So here we have the Ebro comment about Drake never gonna get a classic album.
Went the way it went. He's like, I'm not trying to do that in the game. That's not why I'm here. So I'm waiting for something that's never gonna happen. It's like Low waiting for a classic Drake album. It's never gonna happen.
Oh my God, damn, man.
Trying my hardest.
Damn, you slept like 12 hours last night. What's up, bro?
I lost my train of thought. I was literally about to chime in on that.
No, go ahead. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You don't even have to respond to that. Went the way it went. He's like, I'm not.
All right. Which I feel like this is just a customary Ebro jab. Like certain things from certain people you come to expect. It wasn't like he went on a whole rant. He just threw a quip out there. You know what I mean? Regular shit. Especially with the way Drake been playing with Ebro anyway. Would you expect anything different? So here's homeboy, and I hate that he's on fucking Steak talking about this shit. God damn it. But here it goes, where he's basically trying to condemn people in media for speaking on Drake, allegedly for engagement. Once again, when all he does is talk about Drake for engagement, because he really does not give a fuck about none of this shit if it ain't related to homeboy.
What Ebro said about Drake, or like he said some other shit?
He's not even fucking aware of the shit he's about to go in on.
The interesting thing when y'all tell me like you'll react to like what Ebro said or some shit like that. Do y'all understand that Ebro's like, yo, he's literally saying that to get engagement, right? All the niggas that hated on Drake, nobody gives a fuck about them and their opinions on shit unless they talk about Drake. Yo.
Clearly somebody was tuned in to the show for a 24-second clip to be disseminated. Because the show wasn't about Drake. Like I said, it wasn't a rant about Drake. It wasn't a whole fucking monologue about Drake. It was just a quip. Like a quick little sting, a quick little joke. Move on. But now, making a joke about a nigga is also like engagement and clip farming. I don't rock with that. Some people, maybe. Ebro, that's just who he is. That wasn't to get more views.
Kendrick and Baby, yo, there's no take, like respectfully. I want somebody to tell me this. There's not one take that's being viral about Baby Keem and 2 Kendrick features. Not one. Nobody cares. It's like, nobody cares. Like,
that's a lie.
Yo, you seen that shit going viral about that new Baby Keem and like what Kendrick said? Nothing. If Kendrick ain't dissing, boring. Straight up boring.
This is crazy, man.
Cool. Let's move on. Is this Drake leaking songs to Ack again? He must be scared. Wait, how we get to talking about some stupid shit like that? That's not even true. I'm telling you. So like niggas like, you know, I really call them the loser squad. And not just like Ebro. I'm talking about like everybody that during like the whole little battle, they felt usually, and I'm talking about the mainstream people, they felt out of, oh, Drake don't fuck with us no more or whatever. So maybe it's that or maybe whatever, you know, they kind of.
He's calling people the loser squad, but yet he's the fucking team captain of the side that actually lost. You're actually on the squad of losers. That's crazy. Let's move on. We're not gonna watch the rest of that. Fuck that. And last but not least, we get into his comments regarding Ari Fletcher. All right. Clearly, this headline says it all. DJ Ack says half of the rappers in Atlanta smashed Ari Fletcher. Okay.
Ari? She said Ari fucked her dude. But Ari fucks everybody, guy. Like, come on, like, Ari's like community pussy. Right? Like, everybody fuck Ari. When I'm talking about the poppin' rappers, like, nigga, like, half of Atlanta fuck Ari. You know what I mean? Like, this is what it is. So, I just heard about, like, some new nigga who fucks. I'm like, oh, word, for real? Like, the only question I asked, I'm like, wait, he bought her something? Or he just like, fuck? Oh, I bet you, I got it. So, she was trying to expose Ari recently, saying Ari's the whore, and it was, you know, when she was doing it, it was making her look like the good girl. But let's be honest, you know, these chicks, they all like the same men in the same industry. I'm not saying she has a history. I don't know who else she's fucked. But based on this video, you could probably tell what she's on, man. Like, she's on the same thing. Lebebe is fucking a bunch of girls. He's paying $20,000 for pussy. Like, you'll think she's not trying to, like, do her thing on the side. Whatever. Now, that's not the interesting part. The interesting part is that, chat, tell me if you've seen this movie before. Shorty has now posted a new video. She says she's on a new journey. I actually want to go watch the whole video, bro. Because, like, bro, I want to know how these girls, like, even get into this. Jada Waiter. Okay.
So apparently he's shitting on Jada too. I wasn't aware of that. I knew about the Ari piece, but I didn't know he was going in on Jada too. Jesus.
She dropped a video.
So, as you know,
This chick got a tattoo on her neck. This, bruh, this
Tattoo on her
she
neck?
said this is,
What is that?
she want to have a heart.
What does that mean? A tattoo on the neck. Is that like supposed to be a thing now? Women been getting tattoos on their neck for fucking decades. Upstanding women, low down, dirty women, everybody. Like, unless you don't like tattoos, like, what the fuck was that? And he just threw that in there like, she got a tattoo on her neck. What? These people, man, they can't even hide their internalized self-hate and hate for black people in our culture, man. What the fuck was that?
To heart with her audience.
fast this Lent season. So I said, okay, bet, let's do it. God has put me in a position to where
He didn't even let her finish, nigga.
How come God never put them in a position when they were 22? You know,
What is
just
this?
for
I can't do it, man. I can't do it. What is that? What you mean why God never put them in a position at 22? You don't think she went through no experiences at 22? You don't think God revealed nothing to her at 22? What the hell, man? So here's the post from Ari. She says, I want everybody to play very close attention. Clearly she means pay very close attention to what I'm about to do to the DJ that don't spin. I'll let y'all play for way too long, but you keep defaming my character. Very key word there. Defaming my character. I'm taking it to hell. I hope that streaming money tuck, bitch, because I'm coming. Okay? So she went ahead and put the thread out that I'm coming to sue your ass for defamation. That was put up at 11:09 a.m. or at least when it looks like it was posted at 11:09 a.m. this morning. It has since been deleted. I don't know if she was advised by her legal team to take that down or what. But we'll see how she intends to move forward. Because clearly, anytime her name comes up, you see he's trying to run her through the mud, say she's a hoe, she done slept with all the niggas in Atlanta, all this stuff. I don't know her history. I know she's dated a couple rappers, but outside of the couple rappers that I've heard of, I don't know her to just be some community, like he said. Like, okay, she was with Herbo. I think Herbo did her dirty. You know what I'm saying? She went and got with fucking Moneybag. Allegedly, she slept with Lil Baby. But allegedly, Moneybag been doing her ass dirty too. Like, it's I don't know. It's like the fucking Megan Thee Stallion song. We both ain't shit. So I don't know all of the specifics and details that go further than this stuff. But I think it's very interesting how the conversation about these ladies that are associated with these rappers, like the rappers and the niggas in the industry and these celebrity niggas can do whatever they want. They could do they dirt. They could sleep with 50 of them hoes. They could be buying coochie from here to goddamn Germany, and it be all good. But they girls back home ain't never supposed to do nothing. They just supposed to sit back and enjoy the cushy lifestyle and let it happen without ever stepping outside. I think it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. You know what I mean? Just how I see the world. I mean, if it's supposed to be, y'all niggas love talking, oh, it's equal opportunity, right? Y'all want to be equal. All right, so let them be equal then. Let them get their fuck on if you gonna get your fuck on. And if y'all decide to come back home after y'all do get y'all fuck on, then shit, turn Missy on. Like, what are we talking about? So we'll see if Ari actually moves forward with her legal action. Kind of hope she does, you know, just to go ahead and set precedent. Because again, and people always love to be like, yo, why is it when you talk about these media personalities that get sued and stuff like that, you act like it can't happen to you? It's possible. However, there's a certain way that you can speak about people. There's a certain decorum. There's a certain level of respect for people that you may not like, that you should uphold when you talk about people. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when you go low and you just like try to disparage people's character from the rooter to the tutor, what the fuck? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And examples happen to be made sometimes. I'm not against it. But let me know what y'all think of this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.
Yeah, family over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'm never politicking, the drama be piling on. Father and great son acknowledged like I'm Bobby Bonds. Conversation with my lady about the paper route. 5 sit bank accounts, every day I make it count. They down talking my commentary for hating now. Well, I can take it cause I'm bodying your favorite now, please. I can do this shit in my sleep. I been writing for these niggas, y'all read it and weep. I been fighting these niggas if you speak on the street. I turn your birthday party into New Year's Eve. Don't let me take it there. We ain't playing fair. This the ATL, Southside nigga moving furniture like Wayfair. Life on hold, no insurance for your health care. Lifeline gone, so you wanna be a millionaire? Well, let me tell you about this world I built. The women I dodged, the niggas that I read for filth. The sympathy calls, consulting for the stacks I built. I had to evolve and grow, cause I could've